What is going on, you guys? We are back in the Northwestern Dynasty mode, and if you have not seen the last episode, make sure you go give it a look. Obviously, as you can see, we are 1-0, beat FCS Midwest, I believe it was, the Thunderbirds. They were... I don't know, it was a weird game because we scored 60 plus points, but then they scored 40 plus points, so I have no idea. I might have to mess with the sliders because, I mean, it's on Heisman, but I just have it on default Heisman. I haven't messed with sliders. Might have to mess with that at some points. I did turn the accelerated clock on. I think it was already actually on, to be honest, because when I looked, it said it was already on, so I don't know. But recruiting, I did recruiting for last week, and we actually have some people here this week visiting for the Colorado games. So, yeah, now it's like a big time must win game. Let's see if I can find where they are. Yep, so both these two right here, we've got David Kimball, the 3-star gem. I mean, wanted to get him here as soon as I could. 79 speed, 86 excel. I mean, I seen that he was there, and we, as you can see, Kentucky's gonna be having him come visit them next week, so hopefully we can have a good game here against Colorado and maybe take over and jump ahead of Kentucky. And then Tim Iosefa, we are 4th place currently. Maryland gets to see him week 9, and then Boston College week 12. But I mean, I tried going up on this dude too. It won't let me go any higher up on the NIL, unfortunately, because this guy has 92 excel, 91 speed. I'm trying to do whatever it is I can to get him. Be very nice to get him in the DB depth for us next year. But we still have some hours to mess with. And to be honest, I mean, we do need to go after another tackle. Obviously, lost out on 2 people. And I want to see, well, there's a tackle right there. It's a 3-star, 6'7". All right. No, he's actually 6'7", 6'7". I actually didn't mean to do that, but so God, that was so stupid. But either way, Spencer Parrish, he's a JUCO guy. Obviously, I said I didn't want to do that as much, but I know that I already had some JUCO guys, so I really don't care at this point. We'll see what he looks like, see if it's worth bringing him in or not. I mean, he looks all right. We'll offer him a sky. I mean, he's expecting a bunch. We'll put some hours into him because I realize you can just put hours into him. You don't have to offer them. So we'll try that and see how that looks. No one else has offered him anything, so if we put 40 points into him, maybe he'll decide to still come here. I don't know. And eventually what I want to do is I'll go after any 4-stars that don't have any deals. So, because obviously I don't think any of them are going to be interested in me. We have some in the pipeline, but like this guy obviously has an offer from Texas Tech, Michigan State. So maybe if some of these guys don't have offers, maybe at some point we can get them later in the season. Or if we can do that with 3 stars. 5 stars would be cool too. I just don't think that will happen. I think all 5 stars will probably have, I'm assuming, offers from people. I don't think that there's going to be a 5-star that doesn't have an offer. I mean, if that's the case, yeah, no, see. But yeah, either way, play Colorado. If this goes anything like last week's game, it's not going to be fun because, I mean, it was just a shootout. There was no defense played from us or the FCS school, and I think Colorado is going to be a lot better than, you know, an FCS team, so they're going to be a pain to play against. All right, so now recruiting's done. The weekly practice plan thing, I don't think that really matters if the wear and tear is off, which I don't know if I said anything about that. I did turn off the wear and tear. I don't know how it is in this game. In previous games, wear and tear was absolutely horrific. I thought I heard it was pretty bad in this game too, so I'm not even going to chance it. So we're not even going to deal with that. But either way, we're going to hop into the week 3 game, which is our second game against Colorado, and hopefully it doesn't go horrific. Alrighty, 1st and 10 here for the Buffaloes. Hopefully we can figure it out on defense this week. They got their tight end in motion, going to the outside. They're going to go with an RPO to the outside to number 3, but he's going to be tackled after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 after the RPO pass to the outside, and now they're going to actually hand it off to the running back, and he's not going to get far. Gain of 2 there. 3rd and 6 for the Buffaloes. Hopefully we can get a quick 3 and out. Running back in motion for them. And he's wide open. That might have been my zone, honestly. I'm not going to lie. 1st and 10, they completed on 3rd down. I don't know if that was my zone. I think it might have been, so I'm not even going to get too mad about that. They're going to keep it there on the option, and he's going to be hit 2nd and inches. And Julian Lewis kept it there. And they're going to look to pass it, actually. And then Julian Lewis once again taken off and getting popped, but big run there for Lewis again. And now the Buffaloes making their way down the field. They got one in motion going to the right side. And they're going to hand it off to their running back, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. And they're going to look to pass it to the outside, and we're going to stop them. Gain of 1. All right, 3rd and 5. Hopefully we can get them off the field here and hold them to a field goal. Takes the snap and rolling out. He's going to be sacked. Michael Kilbane with the sack on Julian Lewis. Alrighty, 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. And if you were here watching the last game, you would know that all we did really was run the thing, and that's why Himon with the 1st down. And yeah, our running game last week was immaculate between Himon and Komolafe. Both men had a lot of rushing yards and didn't do much passing. I mean, it was all right passing-wise, but we're going to pass it here on RPO to the outside. Elegant has the 1st and some more. And right away, the Wildcats moving the ball down the field. All right, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats after the RPO pass. Believe that was Elegant, I said, with the reception. We're going to hand it off against Himon to the outside. Himon going to have the 1st, and Himon just has breakaway speed. Nice run there. All right, 1st and 10, Northwestern. Komolafe in the backfield now at running back. Oh, I did not like that. Childs trying to get out of there, and Childs not going to get anywhere. 2nd and 10. Aiden Childs tried to roll out and didn't get any gain, but fortunately he wasn't sacked for a loss, so we'll take it. But he is going to take the snap and able to get it away. All right, 3rd and 10 here for the Wildcat offense. There we go. Let's see what that can do. All right, we're going to take the snap here, 3rd and 10. We're going to try giving it to Hyman, and it's going to be intercepted. Didn't have the power to get over to Hyman, and Hyman going to catch him. What the hell, man? I thought I could maybe get it out over top. Apparently not. Aiden Childs, I believe that's his second interception this season. He had one last game too, unfortunately. Well, that was unfortunate. We moved the ball down the field just to throw an interception and give it right back to the Buffaloes. They're going to go with a short pass. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 after the short pass. And they're going to... play action. Nice play action. Got me, honestly. And they're going to have a 1st and a lot more, bringing it down to the 31. And they're going to go hurry up here. Right now they have us right where they want us, I believe. After a big play there. And they take the snap, and they got it over the middle, but he's going to be hit after a gain of 5. All right. 25 seconds running down in the first quarter, and going to hand it off, and he's going to have the 1st. I was trying to get through the hole. Damn. And that might bring us to the end of the quarter. They might snap it one more time, though. We'll see. Yeah, they're going to snap it, I think. Nope, they don't. All right, end of the first quarter, 3-0 here in Evanston. The Buffaloes up 3-0. And you can definitely tell the accelerated clock is on this game because there's none of that hurry up BS. They're not doing it as much. And he gets it away still. 2nd and 8. And all right, 2nd and 8 here after the pass to the outside. Oh, now you want me to go to the outside with that. And Julian Lewis keeps it, but not going to get anywhere. Tackled by 21 there. And it looks like that is Damon Walters. That's our strong safety. So Damon Walters there on the play. Stopping Julian Lewis. And it's 3rd and 8. Hopefully we can get a stop here once again. And Julian Lewis looking to take off, and he's going to slide 4th and 5. All right, 6-0. And hopefully we can bring it down the field again and actually get into the end zone. Unfortunately, we threw a pick last time. We're going to hand it off, and Hyman breaks a tackle. He's going to try juking him, but gets a gain of 4 there. 2nd and 6. And one came up. Komolafe in the game. And we're going to... Komolafe is wide open. He's got a lot of room to work with. He's going to be tackled right around the 50-yard line. And 1st and 10, he was wide open. No reason I wasn't going to take that. We're going to hand it off to Hyman. Hyman to the outside. Hyman going to look to get the 1st down, and he is. All right, 1st and 10 after Hyman with the run. We're going to hit our receiver. Nice block on the outside there. I believe that is Wagner with the 1st down reception, and it is. And once again, the Wildcats moving the ball down the field very nicely. We just have to be smarter with it this time. We're going to look for a speed option, and we pitch it, and it's to Hyman, or to Komolafe, my apologies, and it's a gain of 3. Speed option with Komolafe in the game there, and don't mind if I do. Wagner, we're going to put him on that streak, and hopefully no one goes with him. And we hit Wagner right away, and that's a 1st down for the Wildcats. And 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They left Wagner wide open, so we went with a quick little streak to him for the 1st down. We're going to give the ball to Hyman here. Hyman going to try getting to the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. Hyman in for the touchdown. Alrighty, it's Northwestern defense out here once again, and they have been good so far this game. A lot better than last game, and they're going to go the quick RPO, and they're going to break a tackle. The receiver broke a tackle, gain of 5. And 2:35 left running down in this half for the Buffaloes. And they're going to hand it off, and he's going to be tackled for a loss there. Damon Walters coming up big again. And 3rd and 8 here for the Buffaloes. This would be huge if we can stop them here. but they're going to let it go to the 2-minute timeout. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Alrighty. 3rd and 8. And he's got the catch. Has he got the first? I believe he does. I wasn't there in time. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought we could stop him in time. We could not, unfortunately. 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes. And they're going to have 18. And oh, nice little move there. How did he hit I don't know if he had the first there. That was kind of iffy. Either way, 1st and 10, the Buffaloes moving the ball down the field now. And Julian Lewis, he looks like he's in trouble, but he's just going to throw it away. And Julian Lewis able to get the ball away before being sacked. 2nd and 10 here. Running back in motion for the Buffaloes. They take the snap. And they got the catch. And now they're going to take their first time out of the half. 1:25 left in the second quarter. They take the snap, and he's going to be sacked again. 2nd and 19. Northwestern defense comes up big once again. And Michael Kilbane with the 2nd sack for him today. What a play there. They take the snap. 3rd and 15. He doesn't get out. And we just need to play back here. I mean, 45 seconds. Just play back. No reason to do anything stupid. And what a pass break up there. 32 seconds left. I mean, I don't want to force a turnover or nothing crazy here, so might just run it after this. We get the ball back at halftime anyways. We take the snap. We do have him over the middle. Childs connects with them and got the first down. 28 seconds running down. And Childs has the receiver on the outside. He's got Wagner. We're going to call timeout. We got 2 to work with now. Maybe we can get in field goal position. All right. 19 seconds left. Let's see what we can do. We got our running back. You have him in over the middle. And let's call timeout. We got another one. We'll use our 2nd timeout of the half. All right. 14 seconds. 1st and 10. Just trying to get in field goal position. Take the snap. Child's going to go up the middle. Child's going to slide. We got to call timeout. Damn, that was stupid. $57-yard field goal. I was saying a 57-yard field goal. I'm going to try get something over. Hopefully we can get X over there and get him out of bounds. All right, so we got the catch. Steps out, 3 seconds left. And now it's going to be a 47-yard field goal. And hopefully we can get the kick here. Kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. And what is the flag? It looks like it might be roughing the kicker. We're just going to decline that, take the 3, and go into the half. So we're just going to decline it. Yep. 10-6 going into the half for Northwestern. And already, Wake Forest upsets the Miami Hurricanes 27-21. Wow. Wow, what a huge game for Wake Forest. Miami, number 5, getting upset by Wake Forest. Damn. I did not expect to see that. All right, 1st and 10 here. I took it out from the end zone, and I probably shouldn't have. We're going to hand it off here to Himon, and oh, he is going to be stopped for a loss of 3. And all right, loss of 3 on that run, unfortunately. Let's see what we can get here. We're going to try hitting our tight end, but he's just going to be hit as soon as he gets the ball thrown to him, unfortunately. And all right, 3rd and 13, not looking good to start out the second half. Take the snap here. Let's see what we've got. We've got our tight end, but he's going to be way short. 4th and 8. We're going to have to punt it here. All right, 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes after the punt. And they're going to take the snap. They're looking to pass it, and they got the receiver. Gain of 7. All right, gain of 7 after the pass there from Julian Lewis. And they're going to pass it again, it looks like. And, I mean, just gotta stop him. I mean, I don't know what to say. We were playing good defense for a minute, and then he's just able to get open, unfortunately. 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes. They're moving it down the field now. Apologies if you can hear the air kicking on in the background. And incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10. All right, 2nd and 10 here after the incomplete pass. And they're going to hand it off. No, they're going to keep it on the read option, but Julian Lewis going to be stopped for no gain there. And all right, 3rd and 10 here for the Buffaloes. Can we hold them to a 3rd field goal? Why did it turn into someone else? I didn't hit that. Oh, he fumbled it? Oh, it don't matter. What's going on? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I didn't challenge it. What? I did. Dude. I don't know if that was trying to say that I was challenging that, but I did not challenge that. Like, why would I challenge it? Either way, they're moving it down the field now. 2nd and 5. That better not end up costing us because I didn't even hit anything. Like, I just was moving on from it. I will be so pissed. And they're going to hand it off to the running back, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of 2. 3rd and 3 here. And the Buffalo's going to pass it here. And he's going to be not sacked, but almost got sacked there, but able to get out. And now it's going to be 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it. Northwestern defense trying to stand strong and stop them here. And they're going to. What a pass breakup from number 40, Jason Reynolds II. And all right, the offense back out here for Northwestern after they get a strong stop there. We're going to pass it to our receiver, Elegant, on the outside, but he is not going to get anywhere. Alrighty, 2nd and 10 after the RPO goes nowhere. We're going to try handing it off to him, and going to try cutting it up the field and gets a gain of 6 on the play. And all right, 3rd and 4. There's 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take the snap here. We got a receiver. No way. You're not telling me he doesn't get that, bro. What? It's 4th and inches, but, like, that pissed me off, so this is stupid. It might come back to bite us in the ass. We'll see what happens. We hand it off up the middle. Himmon's going to get the first. I shouldn't have done that. We were being very ballsy there. And if that came back to bite us, that would have been awful. But either way, we did get the first. We are going to hand it off here and not get much. 2nd and 8. All right, 2nd and 8 after another handoff there. We're going to take the snap with Childs. Oh my goodness. Getting sacked, 3rd and 17. All right, 3rd and 17. And we got 45 seconds left running down. I am going to let this clock kind of chew out a little bit more and let it hopefully run down. We're going to try hitting someone deep. L again, not there though. All right, 23 seconds left in this quarter. 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes. They got one in motion going to the left side. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He's going to have a nice gain of 6 there. And that might bring us to the end of the quarter. I don't know if they're going to try taking one more snap. I don't think they will. And they don't. It's going to be 10-6 going into the 4th quarter. All right, 2nd and 4. Start of the 4th. Still 10-6 here in Evanston. And they're going to go quick out there, and they got the reception. Damn. Nice catch there. 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes. They're going to hand it off again. Going to be stopped after a gain of 4. All right, 2nd and 6 here for Colorado, and they're going to hand it off again. And he's not going to get much. Gets a gain of 1. And 3rd and 5, and I would assume they were going to pass here if I had to bet. They have one in motion to the outside. They take the snap. It's going to be picked. No, Damon Walters able to break it up. All right, 1st and 10 after a nice pass breakup. I was kind of hoping he picked it off, but I guess it doesn't matter. We'll take the snap. We're going to pass it out to Wagner. Wagner going to try cutting it back, but can't break the tackle. 2nd and 7. All right, 2nd and 7 here. We're going to give it to Komolafe, and he's going to be up the middle, and 3rd and inches for the Wildcats now. And Komolafe in the game again, and hopefully we can get a first here and keep this drive going. We'll give it to Komolafe. He goes to the outside. Komolafe has a first and a little bit more. 1st down for the Wildcats. All right, less than 5 minutes left in this game. Komolafe still in the game. 1st and 10. And Komolafe up the middle for a 1st down again. The Wildcats once again showing off the running game. And now Himon is in the game. We'll take the snap and give it to Himon. Himon cuts it back for a moment. Doesn't get too much there. And there is 4:17 left. I am going to turn on chew clock right now. Actually, no, I'm not. Because that could actually bite me in the ass. We'll just keep doing this. Less than 4 minutes now left to go. 2nd and 5. We give it to Himon. Himon gonna get through and get a 1st down. I thought he was gonna be tackled, but able to get through. And I mean, a lot of running right now, but it's working for us, and I would hate to turn the ball over, so maybe we just keep doing it. 3:20 left on the clock. It's 10-6. Komolafe's in the game. Komolafe, oh, he had one tackle to break. That would have been nice. 2nd and 8. Less than 3 minutes. And we got the screen, and what was that? 3rd and 8 after that screen pass worked horrifically. I don't know what that was about. But either way, hopefully we can get something here, because I do not want to give them the ball back. So we take the snap, and we got a running back. He's going to have a 1st down. Himon gets the reception for a 1st down, in Colorado using their first time out of the 2nd half. Alrighty, there's 2:44 left in this game. We're going to try running the clock out as much as possible now. And 77, you got to get out there and make a play, man. You got my way. Now there's 2:40 left. And Colorado has one timeout left, and that is it. Komolafe in the game. We give it to him, and he is not going to get nowhere, and it's going to be third down. And instead of trying to go for like a pass or something, I am just going to hand it off. If we get the first down, sweet, game is over. If not, at least we can be centered up, hopefully get a field goal, and we'll go up 7. So that would be just the best thing to do, I think. We are going to hand it off to Komolafe. He's going to have a first. It isn't going to matter. Komolafe to the outside, and that is going to be game. 131. And another interception for Aiden Childs, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know. I thought I could have hit the running back. I was hoping I could have got it over top and more to him, and it just was underthrown. I don't know what was up with that. Komolafe, I mean, he had a solid game as well. 46 yards, 7 attempts. So, I don't know. Now it's like, I mean, how many passing attempts did we have? 17. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it now. About the... Because Colorado had what? Passing wise, they had 23 attempts passing and then rushing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the accelerated clock on is a good thing. Maybe it's not. I don't know. If you guys have an opinion on that, let me know. If you want me to turn it off, let me know. But, and all right. So, okay, Tim, that was, well, I mean, see that, I don't understand that. So Tim Iosefa, I mean, was just at, you know, he was one of the visits, and he just committed to Maryland. He hasn't even been to Maryland yet, so that's kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping to get him. Very unfortunate, so I guess we can go there real quick and just take him off the board. And oh my gosh, what is up with all of it's the playing style. Oh, so I'm gonna have to figure out all this playing style stuff. Yeah, that's just unfortunate that Iosefa is there. I mean, I guess we can keep him on the board. Yeah, I don't know. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping that would have made him want to maybe come to Northwestern, but I guess not. But yeah, that is going to do it for that episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, when that way you guys know when we post videos. Starting out 2-0. So it is pretty good. Northwestern, Colorado was one of the games I was actually nervous about. We won. It wasn't like I said, it wasn't necessarily a pretty win, but I mean, the defense looked great. But we got number 4 Indiana, and we are going to be on the road next game. So that is not going to be fun. But I mean, maybe we can come out and pull off a crazy upset like Wake Forest just did to Miami, Florida, and that would probably get us ranked. So, either way, like I said, hope you enjoyed, as always, and we will see you in the next one, and AC Entertainment is out. Peace.